What's up, everybody? Spare with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Metal Gear 3 Snake Eater. When we left off, we had just beat Volgin and the Shagohod. I would take him out. Ooh, that's effective. I gotta be honest, I don't know why it took away my M60. Let me check and see if I still have it. Did I just unequip it or something? Oh, there it is. Why do you take that from me? Oh, we can get rid of the C3, I suppose. Where did that go? Because we don't need that anymore. Because the RPGs are great and all, but you can only fire them in first person, which is a little difficult at times for this particular part. And
don't let them get away!
Someone may have to correct me or not. I don't know if these sections that are like scripted where you have to be non-stealthy, you know, like where you're oh, what?
Go get him!
Where you're always gonna be. Come on, hit him. Seriously? How come I can't hit people? There we go. But I don't know if sections like these affect your ranking and stuff with, like, how many people you kill, or if these don't count. Like, I don't know if I don't think you're really expected to use a trank gun through all this. I mean, that would just be ridiculous. Well, let's hit the people right in front of us, shall we? Don't make me get the RPG back out. Anybody following? No. I wonder if I can hit that.
Over there!
I don't think that was as effective. Well, it could have been. I don't know. Prefer the spray and pray attitude with this particular section of the game. Honestly, I feel like these parts of Metal Gear games that are like forced to be actiony instead of stealth. Oh, hi. Really? Man, this thing puts out a lot of rounds, but it is not accurate at all. No, I feel like some of these sections are put in here just so you can actually use, like, all the things that you never get to use in the rest of the game because you're trying to be stealthy. Did he pull a Endor and hit a tree? Because that would be funny. Alright, wasn't there a Jeep or something? Where? There you are. I can't see! What the heck? Why can't I see? Oh, because there's a spotlight right in my face. Okay, seriously, what the heck? Get out of here, man. Okay, how is he not hit yet? I feel like this should have a aim down the sights thing. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna change something here. We won't need a sniper rifle, I don't think. Yeah, let's take that off. We'll leave that one, why not? And where is... I just need like an assault rifle that I can actually aim. Let's just do a Scorpion. Why not? I feel like I remember, since they give you infinite ammo, these are a lot of fun. Wait, log? What? Okay, I shot the log. Nothing happened. I shot the log! Shut up! Okay, no. This is not gonna work. That's not what I meant to grab. I think I meant to grab the AK. Let's just add that in there. Get rid of that thing. That thing sucks. Because I need something that, like, actually you can aim down the sights with. Because I can't seem to do that with the The big M60. Or maybe I can. Maybe I'm hitting the wrong button. Nope. See, this one doesn't have a down the sights thing. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, dude. Okay. Nope. Nothing is working very well. Let's just go back to spraying and praying. It works better. Wow, dude, I'm like about to die over here. For real though, just because this is an M60, why can't you aim down the sights? That kind of bugs me. They had to let. Where are these people? Oh, they're there. It's kind of one of those. At least focus on the gunner, right? Because even if the other guy's driving and then he still can't do anything. Come on, get out from behind the rocks. Coward. Seriously, aim, dude. Ah. One of these days. Wasn't there more than one of them? Ha ha! The explosion of the one bike killed the other one. That's awesome. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go! Where else? Seriously? I mean, I know it's all over the place, but come on. Jump? What jump? We never discussed the jump.
What do you think of that?
I think we never talked about that. There was never a heads up about a jump. I feel like there should have been a little bit of a warning there. I remember doing this car section one time with the RPG only. It was kind of funny, but man, it was so hard to hit everything.
They finally gave up.
Don't start celebrating yet. We're leaking fuel.
All those bullets? How'd that ever happen?
Tank shot up.
Looks. Oh look, that is. See, kids, don't text and drive or look at things on the floorboards of the car or bike. Just don't look down. Keep your eyes on the road. Ow. That looks like it could have gone better. I think there goes our ride's an understatement.
Eva!
Eva!
I'm over here.
Well, this doesn't bode well. For anybody who's ever seen an action movie, someone just sitting after being in a wreck is just not good. My back hurts. Dun dun dun!
Snake,
It's fine.
how's it look?
You lost a kidney or something, but you'll be fine.
Pretty bad.
Not a sensitive bone in your body.
Eva,
Well, I mean, coughing up blood is never a good
What
thing.
about you, Snake?
I'm fine.
That's good to hear.
We have to get away from here, Eva. Let's go.
Leave me.
Eva!
The boss is waiting for you.
Yeah,
You have
we'll
to
get
go.
there.
Give me a gun.
No, we're getting out of here.
We're still far away from the lake. I'll never make it.
I can't believe this.
Cue sensitive music.
Never thought I'd see you act this weak.
Yeah, you gotta think, like, she took all that pounding from
Eva, we're doing this
Volgin
together.
and his torture tactics and everything, and now she wants to, like, give up from
I
a,
need you.
a twig that went through her stomach. I mean, come on.
Say that one more time.
I need you. I can't fly the wig by myself.
That's not what I thought you meant.
Alright then.
I'm pretty sure
I
that's
guess I'd better help you.
I'm pretty sure that's what was going on, was the whole, like, you know. Yeah, just pack it with some gauze. It'll be fine.
You're lucky to have me.
You're in Russia, just dump some vodka on it. You know, clean it out. Put some packing in there. It'll be fine. Just because it's like a giant hole through and through. Totally fine. Just a flesh wound. Nope. Hey, we haven't done a Kodak call in a while. That's new. Forgot those.
Snake, can you hear me?
Nope.
Paramedic. Thank God. Eva's been seriously hurt.
So have you.
Luckily, I think her organs are all intact, but
Calm down, Snake.
calm down.
You'll both be fine as long as you get the proper emergency treatment.
So go to your
But you're
local
the only one who
ER.
can do this. Understand?
Tell
So
them
you've
what
got to calm
happened.
down.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Now let's open up the survival viewer and treat the injury. Do you have supplies with you?
I'm running kind of short.
Then by switching
I
the
only
survival
have
viewer
what-
over to Eva, you can treat her wounds too. Now get to work.
I only have
Oh,
what
and
is
Snake,
in my infinite
I'm pretty
backpack
sure
that I
you
can
know
always
this
carry.
already. But if you don't have enough supplies for the both of you, your wounds come first. Do you get my meaning, Snake?
You know,
You've still got a mission to complete.
I've actually never
Yeah,
done this
what I have to
game in a
See?
position where you don't have
this.
enough supplies. I wonder what would happen if you don't have enough supplies and you take care of your wounds and then don't take care of hers. I really am kind of curious about that now. If any of you have actually played this and know, because like I'm maxed out. I've got sutures, bandages, like all the good stuff. And I've got like full everything. So maybe it's because I'm playing on like an easier normal difficulty and not like big boss or something. But she done got jacked up. Okay, what is this? Cut. Okay. Suture. And cut. That's a cut? Dude, that's a straight up stab. That's not a cut. Cut is when you're like, you know, laceration, not puncture. Puncture's like, you done got stabbed. She got shanked by a tree.
Can you walk?
Yeah, I think so.
Thanks to your survival viewer, which I have no idea what that's about. Nope, can't walk. Okay. Action story, not a love story. Let's move on. Let's go.
Here.
It's got one
It's
bullet.
different from the Mauser.
In case you want to shoot yourself.
When you're using a two-hand grip, you have to be careful where you put your hands or your fingers will get burned by the exhaust gas from the cylinder gap.
Because I'm awesome like that. Like a boss! Never has this game been more appropriate for the statements of like a boss. Wow, really? Just in case you needed anything. What? Go away. I'm trying to do a mission here.
Snake, are you alright?
No, I'm not alright.
I've been better.
What about Eva?
I healed her up. She can manage.
Good.
Snake, you'll take the lead and break through the enemy's line of defense. Eva will ordinarily be following behind you. If you lie on your belly, she'll lie down as well.
That's
If you
weird.
slip and fall off a
That's what
cliff,
Simon
she'll
says.
follow right behind.
That's
You
creepy.
can call out to Eva by pressing the action button. Head to the lake along with Eva.
Oh, you know what? I remember doing this part, and I'm going to show you a trick. Because she is so slow. By the way. Like, seriously, if I walk over here, check this out. Look at how slow she is. Huh? Okay, come on. Now watch. Right? So check this out. This is a little trick I've learned from years of playing Metal Gear. Doo-doo-doo. Don't mind me. Just tranking you. This way, you never have to call out to her, and she just kind of stays out of the way. Now, what we want to do, and like I said, all bets are off at this point, so we're going lethal. Because we're past the snoring. Do I have my thermals equipped? This is kind of handy. Yes, I do. Alright. This is kind of handy in this section because it makes it easier to find people. Because there are people... Now, let me check the map. I know I'm pausing every 10 seconds. I apologize. So we're out into the right is where we want to go. That's, yeah, creepy. Weird. What? You know, on second thought, we might want to wake her up. Because that's just weird. Actually, I forget how to... I think you kick her. Yep, there you go. Nothing happened. Come on, let's go. I want to listen to your... whatever that was. Dreaming, I guess. That was just creepy. Come on. You know what? We're just gonna move on. She can follow if she can. Oh, I thought this was a new area. Oh yeah, it is. Or cutscene or something. Yeah, I forgot about that. She like talks in her sleep and it's really weird. She says all kinds of stuff. I wonder if I should even bother with this. Yeah, we'll take them out with suppressors just because it's quieter and we can not get alerts and have to deal with more people. But the thermals are really useful in this particular part. Just because there's so much foliage, there's so much other stuff, you know, it's hard to spot people, so it's just easier just to thermal it up, find out where people are and just take them out. Wait for it. Okay, we're in caution stage. I don't want to make too much noise.
Watch out. Got company.
What? Where? Oh, behind us. Excuse me. Come here.
Get out of the way.
What? There we go. Oh!
Get out of the way.
Whoa! This is dumb. There should not be like 50 million people that show up every 5 seconds. see, look at this. Like, now that she's unconscious, nobody around. Ever. So, I don't know what that's about. But I'm just gonna keep tranking her. Alright, now for this, I think she needs to be awake, because she's got climb. No, I'm not endorsing violence against women. It's just a game. You need to wake her up. It's the only way how to wake her up. I think. I might be wrong. I'm probably just punching her for no reason. Like, there's actually a way to wake her up. Alright. Good. We're not done. Yay. Okay. You can go back to sleep. Good night. I don't have... Alright, we're gonna have to... We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Alright. So, we basically just dragged her through the woods. Took me like another 5 or 10 minutes or something like that. Just kind of stupid. If there's another section of this, I might just call it the end of the episode. I hope we're done, because I forgot how annoying this part was. Tell me this is over. I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah, I think it is. Goody, goody. I think we're pretty close to the end. Oh, I know where we're at now. Yeah, we're really close to the end. I think we're gonna call the episode whenever they give me a break here, because I want to save the boss fight for,
Over there.
like its own episode kind of thing.
It's the boss, isn't it?
This is literally the boss fight.
Right.
I'll leave you two alone. But come back in one piece, okay?
Yeah, no promises. It is the boss after all. Whoa! That was some photo editing glitching. What was that? Is that a Davy Crockett?
Life's end. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic. When life ends, it gives off a final lingering aroma. Light is
I really
a
did
farewell
want
gift from the darkness to those on their way to die.
I didn't want to really put all this in this part. I wanted to
I've
put
been
it in its
waiting,
own video.
Snake, for a long time.
Oh well.
Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Weird.
Boss, why are you doing this?
Why? To make the world one again.
I don't think that
The world
worked.
used to be whole. But with the end of the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well.
Well, I might have had a hand
The
in
forces of
that.
Politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes.
True.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
Kinda.
Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition. And this
It's
Cold
usually
War,
how it works.
think back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together. Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century. Somehow I doubt it.
No, I don't think we are.
Enemies change
Think we're-
along with
think
the
we're allies.
times, the flow of the ages. And
It's hard to
we
tell
soldiers
nowadays.
are
Everything's so
forced to
cloak
play
and dagger.
along.
You never really know who's on whose side anymore.
I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today, just so we could face each other in battle.
No,
A
I raised you
soldier's
so we could
skills
kill each
aren't
other in
meant to be
battle.
used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy?
This is getting deep.
Is there such a thing as an absolute timeless enemy? There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can
True.
only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose.
Optional.
And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family.
Wait, when was that established?
It was November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada desert participating in atomic testing.
I really didn't want a half-hour cutscene at the end of my episode.
The name Nevada is derived from Spanish. Covered in snow, white as snow.
I'll probably have to cut some of the
And
Evo
snow
walking
is
part
exactly what I
to
saw
make this
in that
fit.
Nevada desert. It
Wait.
froze my blood white.
You saw snow in Nevada? Is that
Snake.
normal?
You were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll.
Maybe.
That's
I don't
part
know.
of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others.
That seems
We'll
like
never
a
have the
screwed
chance
up
to die
fate.
peacefully in old age. We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the
Okay.
first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project,
Wait.
the Mercury program.
Were they saying that the boss was part of that?
Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into
remember
space,
that part.
America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data. So they secretly decided to send a human being into space.
Secretly. That's what it was. Okay.
I was the one they chose. At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation.
Well, that
That's
ain't
why
good.
they chose me.
Huh?
After all, I'd already been irradiated once.
Oh.
Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books.
Apparently not.
I could
Wasn't
see
in my
the
history
planet
books.
as it appeared from space. That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR.
Makes sense.
Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition.
Side note, does anyone else find it interesting
I'm sure you
that
can see that.
Kojima,
The
the
Earth
guy
itself
behind
has
Metal
no
Gear,
boundaries.
is
No east,
Japanese,
no west,
and yet,
no Cold
like,
War.
all of the Metal Gear games have to do with, like,
And the irony
nothing
is,
to do with
The
Japan.
United States and the Soviet Union
It's always
spending
like
billions on their space
the United
program and the
States,
missile race, only to arrive at the same
the
conclusion.
USSR, you know,
In the 21st
Colombia,
century,
like all these other different
everyone will be able to see
countries
that we are all
and,
just inhabitants of a little
war
celestial
situation, but it's like
body
never deals with
called
anything related to Japan. It's funny to me.
a world without communism or capitalism. That is the world I wanted to see. But reality continued to betray me.
Repeatedly, apparently.
In 1961, I was sent to Cuba.
This is the
to
longest
Bahia de
cutscene ever.
Cochinos.
I'm definitely gonna have to condense some of this episode.
It was part of a CIA-sponsored
If you're watching
invasion
this and
under
you've
the guise of
seen,
taking Cuban exiles
like,
back to
speed
their
ups or
country.
anything anywhere, that's why.
But the U.S. government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence.
Well, that doesn't seem very nice.
I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago, I faced the Sorrow, my old comrade in battle.
Talkie. Everything's talking.
He was my friend. But one of us had to die. I was left with no choice. The Sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die.
Well, and it makes sense for the
That
medium
was
to
the
die,
mission.
because then the medium
The
can,
ones
you know,
who
go
gave
back
me
and
that
forth.
mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century,
Wow,
the
we're
true
still
holders
talking.
of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wiseman's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers.
This part's important, I think,
But the last of the original members died in the 1930s.
because it kind of explains
After that, the organization began to run out of control,
where the
and the Wiseman's
philosophers and
Committee
everything came from.
degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's
if they
how
even exist
operate.
anymore.
The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others,
Makes
forming
sense.
an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me.
Ah, Boss's father was one of the philosophers. I
He was
forgot
one
that
of
part.
them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers.
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me.
Doesn't sound
June of
like it.
1944,
Wow.
the Cobras and I took
This is
part
like
in the landing at
History
Normandy.
101.
We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations.
Okay.
I was pregnant at the time.
That seems like something
The
you
sorrow
would
was
not
the father.
want to do if you're
I
pregnant.
gave birth on the field of battle.
Sounds terrible.
A beautiful baby boy.
I mean,
But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers.
Oh, and I'm gonna clear this up right now. It's not Snake. I know some of you are probably thinking that. Because that's what I was thinking at first too, but it's not Snake.
Look at this scar. This is proof that I was once a mother.
That is a hardcore scar, by the way.
I gave up my body and my child for my country.
Like,
There is nothing left inside me now.
okay, here's my thing.
Nothing at all.
If they were trying to get the baby out, why did they need to start like all the way up at the chest?
And
That
yet
seems like a
sometimes
really
I can
intense
still
scar
feel the pain creeping up inside me,
for trying to get a baby out. That just...
slithering through my body like a snake. I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me.
But yeah, I know that she's talking about slithering like a snake and all that, but you'll find out eventually it's not. I think you find out
Snake,
in this one. Maybe not.
commence the operation.
Wait. Forget who she's talking to.
I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to
I don't think
take
it's... I don't think it's...
is my
No,
life.
it's not Snake.
by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss.
3 guesses who
And the one
wins.
who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes.
That's no fair.
In
She's got a
10 minutes,
patriot.
MiGs will come and bomb the out of this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Boss.
You're a soldier. Finish your mission.
I don't think he's got a lot of options.
Prove your loyalty. Face me.
Alright, so we are finally going to end the episode here.
Let's see.
Stop! Alright, so I'm going to end the episode here. If you see anything condensed, this is why. I had to speed it. I had to fit all this in. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to end it here. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.